Hi, this is Pris again. I'm going to share with you a word. It's not actually a new word, but it's one God told me to pull out today, and it's very much for today. So sometimes you get prophecies that are way ahead, just like the prophets of old. So this one definitely, I think you'll appreciate this for now, or soon coming days. It's called Extraterrestrial Sightings, okay? And the Lord began to speak and say, today is the day of the supernatural. Many are looking to counterfeits as though they were the original of my creation. They call demons extraterrestrials, as if they have human virtue even. Little do they know what they are entertaining. Just as the pagans worship demons, so they give worship to these beings they give honor to and fantasize about how they might give them some supernatural power. But I tell you, they are demonized in the pursuit of evil. And thus the world continues to spiral towards fulfillment of all sorts of perversion, as I said would happen in these times. Can you see it, my children? Can you see the deception that is set up for the end time play out of events? There is a shaking coming because of the increase in evil of every kind. I have called you as priests of the Lord Most High to speak the truth and teach the difference between good and evil. Ezekiel 44 in the New King James, verse 15 to 24 says this: But the priests, the Levites, the sons of Zadok, who kept charge of my sanctuary, when the children of Israel went astray from me, they shall come near to me to minister to me, and they shall stand before me to offer to me the fat and the blood, says the Lord. They shall enter my sanctuary, and they shall come near my table to minister to me, and they shall keep my charge. And it shall be whenever they enter the gates of the inner court that they shall put on linen garments. No wool shall come upon them while they minister within the gates of the inner court or within the house. They shall have linen turbans on their heads and linen trousers on their bodies. They shall not clothe themselves with anything that causes sweat. When they go out to the outer court, to the people, they shall take off their garments in which they have ministered, leave them in the holy chambers, and put on other garments, and in their holy garments they shall not sanctify the people. They shall neither shave their heads, nor let their hair grow long, and they shall keep their hair well trimmed. No priest shall drink wine when he enters into the inner court. They shall not take as wife a widow or divorced woman, but take virgins of the descendants of the house of Israel, or widows of priests. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the unholy, cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean. See, this is the role of priests today, too. To teach the difference between clean and unclean, what is right and what is wrong. In controversy they shall stand as judges and judge it according to my judgments. They shall keep my laws and my statutes in all my appointed meetings, and they shall hallow my Sabbaths. As I read this now, what's coming to mind is that this week they actually discovered what they think is one of the stones that rested on the shoulders of the high priest, the onyx stone. And there were 2 onyx stones, one on each shoulder. And this very thing that I'm talking about here, to me, when they found that, it was very prophetic, and I felt like it stood for, the onyx stands for truth. And so God is going to revive truth in this hour. And there's so much that has been lost through the ages since the apostles of what real truth is in the Word, in terms of the preaching of it. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The wicked now claim to be able to create human life and steal from me the honor and glory due my name. They think they have the keys to life and death. Their arrogance has risen to the heavens, and it will be met with humbling and judgment. Ha! I will show, and he will laugh, right? I will show great displays of my power so that all the earth will know that I alone am God and there is no other. I have my own extraterrestrials, and they are angels of glory, and they are awesome to behold, and they are coming to your home and to your neighborhood, and greater are they who are for you than they who are against you. The wicked surround my beloved Israel and do harlotry in her midst, and no one is outraged enough to boldness to proclaim my truth publicly. Now this just happened in Israel, I don't know if it's a few days or a couple of weeks now, that seem to have posted something about a thing that was taking place in Israel, worshiping pagan gods. Anyway, where is the Lord God of Elijah? The Lord said. Hey, hey, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. But I cry and weep, the Lord said, and I say, where's the one who will weep with me? Where's the priest who will cry between the porch and the altar? That says that in Joel. Where is faith? Where is the one who will stand up against the evildoers? Where there is injustice, when will my people who are called by my name stand up for righteousness and justice? There are merely a few who would declare my word to this generation. So I will do a mighty work in your time among the young and the remnant of my people who choose my ways to their own. I will pour out my glory, the fire of my love, and I will empower them in a most unusual way, that they will be life to those in darkness and light to the blind. I will restore all the enemy has stolen. I will come with power and might. Whoa! Hey! To declare my works to this generation, and they will be raised up as a mighty army, and they will be made my showbread. I will strike at the heart of idolatry in the lands of the earth. Whoa! I will show signs in the heavens and the earth below. I will not let their words fall to the ground like Samuel. Hey, I will give them boldness like Elijah, and I will give them humility like Moses, and a heart like David. I will give them the best of all the heroes of the faith. They will be mighty, and nothing will withstand the blade of righteousness that I put in your hands. I will destroy the ramparts of the enemy. I will bring down false religions and false ideologies. I will slay the dragon of Buddhism. I will destroy the wall of the spirit of Islam. I will destroy all that lifts itself up against me and my people. I will make utter chaos in the kingdom of darkness. Whoa! Hey! I will slay the wicked with the sword of judgment, who will not turn to me. If you do not weep for the lost, how can you understand my love and compassion for them? You cannot even love each other, so how can you love the lost with my love? Brandish your hearts, give them to me for restoration, my beloveds, for I am coming with a terrible swift sword in my hands. Ask for the fire, and I'll bring it. Ask for deliverance, and I'll bring it. Ask for healing, and I will bring it. Ask for salvation for friends and loved ones, and I will bring it. Encourage yourselves in faith, for you will have much need for it in the ensuing days. Recognize the signs of the times. Wake up, Church of Jesus Christ. Which of you are willing to see the souls perishing as I see them? Which of you are willing to go when I ask you to go for us? When will you understand my priorities are not your priorities, my ways are not your ways? I am concerned with souls. I am concerned with healing and deliverance. While you meet in committees to decide how to make more money for your ministry, I am weeping for the souls I see perishing every day. While you sit comfortably in your homes, I am weeping for the homeless. When will you practice true religion, even with those who sit in your own churches? Do you have single moms? Who are barely making it? Do you care that they are worn out and too embarrassed to ask for your help? Who of you will give heed to the words I have spoken to seek my opinion on the one who sits next to you in church? Who has no friend or no place to lay his head? Who has no car or no conveniences in this life? The one who earns minimum wage and eats rice and beans every day while you gorge yourselves on more and more. Self will be destroyed when I come. The flesh will be burned. Why not ask for it now? That you may have my eyes to see with, my ears to hear with, and my heart to weep with. Come, and I'll show you things you've not been able to see. I will show you pain and sorrow. I will show you beauty realms and the wonders of heaven, if you will but come and gain my heart and my compassion. Come, my beloveds, for I long to show you the best of all things and the worst of all things, that you may be transformed to my likeness and image and ways. I am the lover of your soul, and nothing is too hard for me. Come and let me change the strings of your heart. Come and let me take you to higher realms of glory. And that was the end of the word. I'm not crying because I'm emotional. I had no emotion before going in this, but when I read the words of the Lord, sometimes that happens. And it's because the hour is getting later, and I feel his compassion for people and humanity altogether. And I'm especially concerned for my own friends and family. I have many friends that are prophetic, and they've been under tremendous attack. And we need to be praying for each other. I wanted to go back to the part about the high priest in Ezekiel 44, because it talks about when they come in that they shall wear linen and not wool, nothing that causes sweat. Sweat is your own efforts. So he doesn't want us to do things by our own efforts, is what he was saying. That's just a minuscule, what do you call it, part of that word, but that's the basic premise, okay, for the linen versus wool, is that wool causes sweat, and sweat represents, your own efforts. Another thing I saw when I was reading it was that linen is not produced by killing any animal or shearing any animal, or like a hide would be that, or shearing wool would be from an animal. I think I'm right in that, but that was the impression I got. Anyway, that's all for now, and may God bless you and keep you, and give you ears to hear and eyes to see what the Spirit is saying in this hour. God bless you.